Good afternoon, guys, or good evening. I'm gonna say hello in the chat. I have 20 minutes and I thought I'm gonna go live just to give you an update about Thailand trip because based on the comments I can see a lot of people are interested in this. I don't know what is it that you guys are so fascinated about me and Thailand. I swear, like it's yeah. Anyway, it's pain on my life. Basically, let me explain why I'm going. So, I initially I wanted to go to America, but because I feel like I don't like loose ends. Do you understand what I mean by loose ends? When I'm a completely finisher. If I start a task, I finish it to immaculate standards. If I clean, I move the bed and I vacuum clean under the bed. I always said that with me, it's all about quality, not the quantity. So the trip to Thailand is to tie all the loose ends. As I've said to you or to Kica Club members, I can't remember if I shared it with the entire audience, but I have 30 boxes, 30, like this size of stuff in Thailand that somehow, I don't know how, I got. Because some things people give away when they go leave Thailand, and I'm like, oh, do you want a fan? I'm like, yeah, go on then. So I've ended up having all this clutter, plus I think 2 boxes of shoes, clothes. I think only toiletries, I think I've got about 3 boxes. Oh, hey, Alan. Good afternoon. There's something wrong with my eye. How are you? How are you, babe? Um, yeah, so I have 30 boxes, 15 of them at one of my friend's villa, which is it's a spare villa, so he doesn't care if it stays there forever. And then another 15 boxes with my other friend in her house. It can stay there forever, like they don't care about my stuff, but for me, I know there's something that just hanging there. Plus I've got a lot of like nice stuff, and I want to keep it here in Europe, like some designer bags that obviously I don't know what I was thinking when I was going to Thailand to take the real designer stuff. Like nobody wears the real stuff there, but it was just me. Like nice perfumes and things like that. So I want to keep it here in Latvia, not there in Thailand, because the likelihood of me being here in Latvia is higher than in Thailand. Even if I'm traveling in Europe, I would always go back to my base, and Latvia is my base. And yeah, so that is bothering me because I'm like, oh, why? What? Like, I need to sort that out. Plus, I have a bike there, which of course with uh, every year, it goes down the value. It's the same with the car, right? The car that is 2023 would cost this much this year. Next year, it's gonna, what is it, depreciate? Is that the right word? I don't know even if I say it correctly. So, like, I want to sell it. I want to get rid of it. At the moment, I'm renting it out, but yeah, I just want to get rid of it. So this is the dilemma I had. I was like, okay, as I said to you guys that from January I will be traveling, and I was thinking about, oh, where shall I go? What do I want to do? I want to explore something new. I want to do something new, because I think living in UK, living in Asia, and living here in Latvia really gave me like a real understanding of what I like and what I dislike. You know, when I used to live in UK, I felt that this was important. Like this was important for me. Then I moved to Thailand. I was like, oh my god, this is completely not important for me. Now I'm in Latvia. I'm like, right now it all makes sense. That's why I always encourage people travel, even if it's for 3 months. You live there. You live somewhere. It will open up your eyes, not who you're gonna meet, but understanding yourself. And I truly consider myself as a very happy content and unlucky person to be able to learn myself so well. I know exactly what I like, what I dislike, and that's great. I know how when I get stressed, I know what to do to feel less stress. So the list goes on. Anyway, when I was deciding where I wanted to travel, I thought, right, I want to try USA. I've been there on holidays for many, many times. USA different, as you know. So I've landed on an option for USA. I've checked the weather there, and now January, February, March, and maybe mid-April, it's kind of plus 15. It's not hot. It doesn't get hot because I realize I can't do heat. I've recognized that being in Thailand. Before, guys, when I used to be in UK, I swear to you, I would book a ticket as soon as I land somewhere, Thailand or anywhere that I was traveling. I was always traveling somewhere hot. I'd be like that by the pool, under umbrella, but still in the sun by the pool. After Thailand experience, you will you, even if you pay me, I will not go to the beach to tan. I go there in the afternoon for like maybe 5 p.m. for just a walk, or just sit on the beach to have a barbecue or have a glass of wine or whatever. I like the smell of ocean. I like to look at the ocean, but I don't like to be swimming in the ocean, in the sea. I don't like it. And I don't like sand either. So, but again, by living in Thailand, this is what I realized. I didn't realize that before. So I have to be really careful where I decide to go, because now I'm very clear. So anyway, so I was like, right, there's no point me going to America now, because I would need to bring my puffer jacket and maybe have a scarf and gloves. I might as well stay in Latvia. Plus I have the Thailand stuff not sorted. So I was like, okay, so if I need to go to Thailand, why am I going to go in summer when it's a rainy season? In summer, I want to be in Europe, because Europe summer is the best. Even UK summer is brilliant, beer gardens, and it's really, really nice. So I was just thinking and thinking. I was like, oh, but I don't want to go to Thailand. I really don't fancy it. But I'm like, but I need to sort this out because it's going to be dragging me. Plus, it's like 20 hours of flying. It's not like it's around the corner where I can just pop like UK. I can buy a ticket now and be at the airport this evening and fly to London. It's not the same. So anyway, one evening, I was literally lying in bed, going on my phone, like checking flights to different destination. So I found this flight, which I think is very cheap. I don't know, for 360 euros, single, one stop in Dubai. Like to fly from Riga to Thailand is a fucking mission impossible. I swear to you. There's like 3 stops. You fly to like Stockholm, then from Stockholm you fly to Turkey. From Istanbul you fly to. It's really long-winded. It's not the same as London, where you can get direct flight to a lot of destination. Flying from Riga, it's just, it's small. Latvia is a very small country. So anyway, I found this flight with one stop in Dubai. So I fly 6.5 hours, 2 hours in Dubai, and then another 6.5 hours, and I'm in Phuket. Oh, this is amazing. So I was like, shall I book it? So literally, it was like 11 p.m. So I was like, fuck it, let's book it. So I booked it, and then I sent the same voice message to my like good friends in Phuket. I was like, right, I said the bitch is back. So they are absolutely over the moon. They just can't believe like that I'm coming back, because they thought that I'm never gonna come back. So I already have like lunches, dinners booked with people. We're like, oh, we can't wait for you to come back. I did say to them, I said, I don't know if you guys know, but I have a lot of haters now. They're like, what? They're not really following all the social media stuff. To be honest, they don't even watch my YouTube. So they haven't got a clue what's going on. So I said, yeah, I said, I won't be able to be in the public by myself in case somebody attacks me and stuff. Anyway, this kind of led me to think that I don't think it's going to be very safe of me. I don't know what you guys think, of publishing when I'm there, like live, so people don't really know where I am, in case there are issues, or there are some crazy people that can attack me. I don't know. Do you think people can attack me for what I've said? Mm. Same from USA. Have to stop in Japan or Korea. Yeah, exactly. So it's quite long. You don't think, hey, benabo, be no bo, benabo. So you don't think it's? Do you think it's just a talk? You know, like a little dogs where they just bark, but there's no action. Do you think it's that? I actually had a message today from a Thai girl. I'm gonna read it to you. I was like, wow, that doesn't happen very often. So I'll read what she said. She says, "Hi there. Just recently saw some drama about Thai women and saw those rude and brutal comments against you. My reply, yep." She's texting. I went through some comments, and as I am also Thai woman, I want to apologize to you. I was like, eh? Because sometimes that's too far. Everyone seems to get triggered easily, that I myself sometimes don't understand why. So I obviously thinking, bloody hell, who's this woman? I said, oh wow. I said, you're very different. And then I did say I wasn't referring to all Thai women, blah blah blah. Then she says, understand your point. When I traveled to Europe, most guys treated me as if I was a bar girl in Pattaya. Even I dressed modestly. It was a bad impression of Thai women that some women here has been showing the world. So basically, when I look at Thai women, it's still her, it's not me. So basically, when I look at Thai women as me one of them, I feel like dot dot dot. We can't blame others, and then she laughs. But I won't be triggered because I'm not doing what they doing. But anyway, I hope you will enjoy your trip in Thailand in the future. There are some nice people around. So I obviously put thank you, and I've put I respect everyone, even the bar girls. I don't care. I was just stating what I was observing, but that seems to bothered a lot of people, just my observation. And I just said that I don't like to see young girls with old fat guys who don't treat them well. It's just not a nice look, and I don't want to see that. And if it was my daughter, I'd go and kill. Then I've put, you should be proud of your reaction. Just shows you're not bothered by some of my comments. So this is just my compliment. And then she put here, like laughing. To be honest, most Thai people also disgust to see that young ladies with old white guys sometimes dot dot dot, obviously having sex. Maybe not in Bangkok, because in Bangkok or big cities are more open, but other parts of country still a big deal. So people would start staring with negative views. Anyway, hope you enjoy your times here in Thailand. And then she's put a heart. And then I've put a heart. Can you believe this? I couldn't believe it. I've had a couple more where the Thai girls, reached out and, kind of said, listen, we kind of agree with what you said. I was like, oh, wow, okay. What do we have here? You never know, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay. Shall be back in Thailand for Christmas. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Great stream as always. Hey, 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 Johnsons. Yeah, so I was thinking to basically only post within Kika Club when I'm in Thailand, because then that way, it's members only, it's private. Of course, if you can't stand me, it's very unlikely you're going to be paying £6 a month to watch me in Thailand, right? So that means that this will already separate the people who hate me and the people who love me. Then that way, if I'm posting content whilst I'm in Phuket, because of course I'm going to be posting whilst I'm in Phuket, and to be honest, because I don't want to do videos anymore, I don't want to be doing editing anymore. I want to just do lives all the time on my phone. If I'm eating, if I'm on the beach in the evening, driving a car, in my apartment with my girlfriends, getting ready, training at the gym, anything that I will be doing, I will just be using my phone, because now YouTube improved these the going live options. Previously it was more comfortable to do it on a laptop. Now they've improved it. It actually quite simple and easy to do on your phone, obviously as long as you've got the Wi-Fi and you've got the connection. But I normally have two SIMs anyway when I'm in Thailand. And yeah, so I was thinking, then this way I know I'm publishing to the audience that is not going to wait for me around the corner to punch me in the face. it's more safe for me. It's also, I want to share where I am. I want to talk to people. I want to show Thailand. Yeah, because I know some of you tr- been there, or are planning to go there, or just really really like, so you like to watch it, you like to see it. So let me guys know your opinion in the comments, please. What do you think? Because I think this is the most safest options, because like I said, if I don't like someone, I will not be paying £6 to watch them, right? I think it's logical. No. What comments do we have? Nice to catch up learning the Thai language. Yeah. Honest question: how many high quality Western guys versus LBH do you meet in Thailand? What percentage? Is very little. Very, very little. I mean, you know my definition of LBH. No, it's just very, very little, because I think a lot of men, unfortunately, there are a lot of great women out there in Thailand, right? Both Thai and Western women, or Eastern European women, or Russian women. But I think men see it almost is like their playground. So when they go there, the intention is not to meet a wife. That's what I find. The good man, the quality man, because they're like, yeah, they just see it as a holiday destination. I think that's the problem with most kind of holiday destination. You just have a romance. I mean, I've had some examples of my girlfriends who have met some great men, whilst they've been in Thailand, but they were there like on temporary. They were there on a project or on some work project. But most men who travel there, they go there for holidays. So when you're on holiday for 2, 3 weeks, your head is in a different place. I don't know. You guys tell me. I might be talking shit because I'm not a man. But if I go on holiday, I'm on holiday, especially if I'm with a group of girls. We're not thinking about meeting a future husband. Do you understand what I mean? You just want to have fun, enjoy your mates, drink, sunbathe. Yeah. So in terms of percentage, I mean, I don't have this data to give you the exact percentage. What I found is very, very little, very, very little. Like I said, a lot of men who move to Thailand, they want an easy life, they want a cheap life. I find some men who relocate to Thailand are not ambitious enough. Instead of thinking how to earn more, they think how to spend less. For me, I don't support this philosophy. It's backwards. You should be thinking how to earn more, not to spend less. So I mean, it depends. It depends on the woman, what she's after. Some women are okay with this. I'm not. so, yeah. Anyway, what else have we got here? So, are you on TikTok? No, I was banned. I was permanently banned from TikTok. So, yeah, because I'm in a really big community that discusses dating on TikTok that is really, really positive. I'd like to introduce you so you could grow your channel exponentially. No, darling, I really appreciate your kind offer, and I would be keen to explore it. However, I was permanently blocked from TikTok for resharing the content that was filmed about me. So I got in trouble for resharing what other people said about me, calling me a racist bitch and shit like that. So I had 4 strikes. I think I've explained it within Kica Club, because I give more details about certain situations within Kica Club and not to the entire audience. So yeah, no longer have an account, unfortunately. But we can do a live here. We can do a Zoom call, video call, interview, if you want to talk about dating, especially in Asia. Enjoy the lives. It's the real Natalia persona that comes out. Thank you. You say things as you see it, which is really reality and refreshing. Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, you, Alan, like it. Not many people do. Some people just find it very controversial and rude And yeah. So anyway, sorry to hear that it's unfair. No, to be honest, I don't care. Sorry guys, I'm thirsty. Just came back from doing steps. It is what it is. Maybe I'm just not meant to be on TikTok, and that's why it's happened. I've got enough social media platforms to worry about. It's just one less platform to worry about. And to be honest, I've said it many times, I like YouTube, because when I'm on YouTube, I look for subjects. Of course, it feeds me the stuff that I watched before to try to find, so I remain longer on the platform. But on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, very often you watch the stuff that you don't want to watch, or because you're just scrolling. Whereas on YouTube, I search how to da 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 da, how to, like, today I was listening about women's health and menopause. I don't know why I was listening to this podcast. It's like a podcast slash video. Yeah, just about women's health and how to look after yourself and remain healthy and young and so on and so on. Yeah, so that's why TikTok, Instagram. Yeah, I don't it's not my favorite platforms. YouTube for sure. I really like YouTube. I think you can learn a lot. To be honest, you don't even need to attend any courses anymore. You can find any information you want on YouTube. I think it's fantastic. Plus, you choose who performs, because I'd watch some YouTubers and they literally get on my nerves. I'm sure I get on someone's nerves, like my laugh and my pronunciation and my voice. And I'm the same. Some people, they just get on my nerves and I don't want to listen. But then there's others when I'm like, oh, I really like the way they deliver the subject, making it very easy to understand. Like I was learning about skin the other day, and I follow this LA doctor. Like, he's excellent. He breaks down very complex information for the people who doesn't have the medical degree or background, easy to understand and apply in everyday life. For me, that's the skill, because we can all sit here and talk very clever, but you try to deliver the complex information to someone who hasn't got a clue what you're talking about. I used to do that quite a lot, by the way, when I did my training, when I did trainings with managers and coaching them and teaching them on how to manage people, and how to, believe it or not, I was teaching people how to communicate. Can you believe that? But do you know what? I always say there's two Natalias. There's one Natalia who's in business, who's completely different, by the way, to the Natalia that you know. You'd be shocked if you were dealing with me in business. And then there's another Natalia, the silly one. This is the one that you see very often on YouTube. The silly, the joker, the just talking random stuff. When it comes to business, I'm very, very different. Very different. You would be shocked if you had an opportunity to deal with me. I've got something stuck in my eye today all day, and it's not, and I can't get it out. Anyway, oh hey Kevin. Oh, you going there in February? Okay, okay. Well, yeah, yeah. Good luck. You'll like it. You'll enjoy it. You going to Phuket? I take it. Why choose Phuket over Koh Samui? I don't know, but I think Phuket has more choice, in my point of view. Like my sister, she's like, oh, I can't find yoga studio. I was like, what? Like, she was traveling in Thailand. Like, in Phuket I can find anything I want. High heel dance, yes. Yoga studio, yes. Anything that you want, you will find in Phuket, but it's more expensive. But this is what you pay the price. You want something more quality, you have to pay. Same applies if you want a high quality woman, you have to pay. Sure, I'll get some comments on that. What else? In the past, there were almost no Western women in Thailand, but are you seeing an influx lately? Absolutely. There are loads. There are loads of Western women. Like in Phuket, go to Chalong or go to We Cafe in Chalong. You literally, there's going to be 20% Russian, 20% Western, obviously Thai for sure, loads of Arabs as well, especially men. I don't know why they get so obsessed traveling to Thailand. I mean, I know why it's very cheap for them, especially if they're traveling from Dubai, where a glass of water is more expensive than the night out in Phuket. I like someone we've been to Phuket. Love Lamai. I mean, yeah, for $100. Yeah, yeah. I mean, each to their own. People like different things. You know, like I definitely don't like Pattaya. I've never been there, believe it or not, but most of my friends been there, and everything that they tell me about Pattaya, I absolutely cannot stand. So for me, the only problem with Phuket, it's too hot. That is the only thing that I don't like. It's too hot. The rest, like, yeah, Chiang Mai is a bit cooler. Like the northern Thailand is cooler. So that is the only complaint. If I had to complain about something, it would be that about Phuket. Like prices, I don't care. It's so much cheaper than Latvia and so much cheaper than UK. So yes, it's the most expensive in Thailand. You can live a lot cheaper, but I don't care about that. You live once. I don't want to die rich. I want to die poor. You come across as normal. You do not bombazzle or bore people with facts. I come across as normal. Yeah. I mean, some people, I've had some comments lately saying that I'm bipolar. And I was like, okay, based on what have you made this assumption? Are you a doctor? And have you diagnosed me? Yes, for some people I say I'm bipolar, but I'm not bipolar, by the way, guys. Pretty normal, just a normal human being. What else? Yes, you are very down to earth. Exactly. I am very down to earth. Yes. And when people meet me, they say that I'm even more down to earth, that they say I'm very cocky on YouTube. Like I'm sitting there, know it all. And in real life, I'm quieter. Yeah, I'm quieter and not shy. I'm very confident. I'm definitely not shy. If I drink, then oh my god, I'm a fucking nightmare. I'm like, where? So it's better not to drink when I'm around. How have prices in Phuket changed since the Russian people arrived? They completely ruined it. They ruined it. And I was so not happy when all the Russians came. I mean, I know they were escaping the war, the bad economy, they've lost so many jobs, but the prices doubled, literally doubled. Accommodation went crazy, went through the roof. Thank God at the time I had an annual contract, so my landlord was very nice and didn't kick me out to raise the price. But what happened to a lot of my friends, they gave them 1 month notice and said, sorry, this accommodation will be double from tomorrow. If you want to stay, yeah, yes, please. Because they knew the demand was there, because Russians were coming, they were going to pay anything. That's why the educational price, the educational visa went up. And at one point, there was a cap. And if you didn't have connection in immigration, you would not get the educational visa because they've give too many. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm going to talk about it more. By the way, I've asked in the community tab, I don't know if you've seen the subjects for this week lives, because I need to go now, guys. I need to go make a dinner. It's my time to eat. And so please suggest more subjects, because I think only a couple people commented saying, let's talk about this, because I need to pick the subject so I can talk about it. Is there a time limit on visas for the new arrivals? Do you mean educational visa? Or, yeah, there are some. How do you call it? There are some rules. However, I've met so many people, including myself, who bent the rules and broke the rules, and I was still fine, didn't end up in Thai prison. So, in Thailand, there's no rules. That's how I say it. Depends who you get. And I always say, if one person says no, go and try a second person. If the second one says no, third time lucky, and you may get yes. You've got to be resilient, and they might, it's like you in the shop and you say, oh, do you have this? They say no, but they only said no because they didn't understand what you said. Then what you do, you take a Google Translate, go to another assistant, say, this please, where is it? And they say, okay, there. So when they don't understand or they don't know, they just say no. But once you're in Thailand, you'll learn this. You'll learn this. What I'm sharing with you. Anyway, guys, lovely to see you all. Hope that explains it why I'm going to Thailand. Because few people said, "Oh, it's cheap for her. She run out of the money." I'm like, I've got disposable income. So I'm not gonna run out of money. It's coming every month, so I'm gonna run out of money. I'm not gonna run out of money. I'm going there because I need to sort things out, and organize everything, and tie all the loose ends. So then I can potentially maybe go to USA and maybe live there. And for sure, I will be covering that on my channel too. So make sure you guys subscribe to support me. Have a great evening. Looking forward to the Thai vlogs. Yes, 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 yes. Please, guys. Like I said, join 𝐸𝐶 Club. I know a lot of people slag it off and say, "Oh, what a scam." It's not a scam. Can I just 2 minutes? I'm gonna tell you about a 𝐸𝐶 Club. This is just your support for me as a creator. It's £6 a month. Coffee in Starbucks is £3.50. So by joining the club, you're supporting me. You're gonna get an access to the videos that other people don't get. You get to know the real me. What Alan said, within 𝐸𝐶 Club, I'm completely different. I share a bit more. I show a bit more. I open up a bit more. Because I know I'm in a safe environment for people who want to win. Want me win, don't want me to lose. Do you know what I mean? So, and I feel £6 is really, it's what, £1.50 per week. Surely everybody can afford that. Yes, there is another level, the executive level, which is I think £20, but that will include a call with me. And I do have one executive member, and we speak every couple of weeks on Zoom, on Google Meet, like this. Just talk about everything, me, him, his family, what he's doing, business, all sorts of stuff. But you get that one-to-one. So hopefully I can see more of you within 𝐸𝐶 Club. Like I said, I will be posting about Thailand there. My plan is to do it daily. Because like I said, the live option on the phone is so easy now. I can switch one button and I can go with my phone, switching camera as well. So I can film myself, and then with one option to film and show the surroundings. So of course, I'm going to be going to immigration because I would need to do a visa extension. I will be at the airports. I'll be filming there. I will be looking for accommodation. I will be renting a car. I will be selling my bike. I'm going to be going on a date, hopefully. I mean, yeah, this is a joke. Yeah, I'm going to be meeting my friends. Yeah, I haven't been there since May. So there are a lot of people who can't wait for me to return. I want to join gym, do hikes. So all of this I can do live within 𝐸𝐶 Club and feel like I'm not going to be attacked by some crazy people who want me dead. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. Why they just never got over that one interview. Yeah, the LBH, yeah, they're not letting me, live. So is some Thai women. They just go absolutely bonkers that I've disrespected them so much. But anyway, so guys, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you on the weekend. Please comment the subjects you want me to cover this weekend. Not sure if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday, but I'll announce it within a community tab. I always tell the time so you can all join and we can talk like we do now, which for me is so much better, a lot more engaging, because I can actually see the real people. Yeah, obviously join 𝐸𝐶 Club. I would really appreciate your support. And then yeah, so 5 more weeks and it's going to be a completely different background. Right, see you guys on the weekend. Don't miss me too much. Mwah.